my original tank. So as you can see, a little bit corroded on the top, and then if we can get the sunlight to shine in, maybe I use a torch. So we look in there. Yeah, just about. See, it's not a great story in there, so I'm going to try and I've got some cleaner. Let's see if I can clean this up. So even with a bit of a blast with the jet wash, that seems, don't know if we can get a little bit of rust. It's taken, certainly looks a lot better. So anyway, I've got some other stuff. I've got this stuff called Flowliner. I'm going to give that a go. And also cooking in the garage is these are a right state, as you see, but I've just stuck all this in a ultrasonic cleaner. That was rusty. It's taken the rust off that thing there, the fuel cap, and I'll slowly restore those as well. So I have mixed up this solution. I've sealed the tank, and I'm just going to pour it in, and you can leave it for up to 24 hours apparently, which is a bit inconvenient because I'm going out tomorrow, but just see what happens. Okay, so I've let this thing cook for 6 hours. See what it's like. I'll tell you what, it's pretty good. Few bits there. Still a few bits. You can see where it's got. Maybe it needs another go. Yeah, I think I'll give it another little blast. Not bad though, you can see where it's got rid of all the mess. Pretty good. So within here is my petrol tank. I've used a product called Flowliner. So what I did is I used also a wallpaper stripping steam machine, and then I used my jet washer, and I'm going to leave that for 24 hours to soak in that lot, and then hopefully give it another flushing, and then dry it off thoroughly, and that will be my tank ready hopefully. So I've had the tank cooking for 24 hours, and as you can see, all the rust has gone. It's a good job. So I've dried it out, and hopefully that's good to go. This side of the garage, I've got a new chain that I've not done it up yet, but I've put it on. It's because that long swing arm, it's really long. So can I? No, I can't get a light on this, but yeah. So put the chain on imminently. And then it's just tidying up, and it's ready to go really. Obviously put all the plastic on, and off we go. Okay, so progress. Best thing that's happened today is I was really struggling to get the tension on the chain, and as you see, I've minced this up a little bit because it was difficult to get the tension with the tools I had. So I bought this off, I think it was Amazon. It was about £8, and it's really done the trick. Just put it in there, and obviously it's got some leverage. So that's all the chain now. Is nice and tight. Might be a little too tight actually. I won't, but if it's not tight, it touches the it cuts into that pipe, which it's done in the past. So because it's so long on this extended swing arm, got to keep that tight. I think I did all this last night. So I've got my my number plate on, I've got the indicators on, I wired it all up, fixed all this up, put the front sprocket cover on and the gear lever, as you can see. What else have I done? I was fiddling around with this lot. Now these normally come with these covers, as in this one has got covers to put all the wires in. It's such a faff because of this little because of these clocks are much bigger than the clocks on this one. See, they've got their what's that, a rectifier there, and it's there's loads of room, whereas this, I've got a smaller rectifier, but there's no room. So what I've done is I think I'm gonna, as you can see, put my wires up into the top here and leave it free here. I just think it's a better job, to be honest. Still got to work that out, but that's what I was doing last night. And finally I wired up these, so my indicators work. Now this is I believe a Japanese style, an import style, but these actually cost me a fortune. They were hundreds of pounds, these indicators, and I thought I'd give them a go. The indicators on this one are in the mirrors, but I quite like them. They aren't that bright, but I didn't want to cut the wires. So what I did is I found a connector that fitted into the original connector, and then I've sort of, as you see, changed the connection type. So so that means I don't cut anything up, because I didn't like to do that because they're original. So that's it. So pretty much I think it's there. What else? Tank's all really good, so I've got to put, this is not the tank for it, I've got to put my other tank on. And the choice now is, do I go red, white and black, or the Skull Bandit? And I'm tempted to go Skull Bandit, because I've got, as I say, that one's already geared up to go, whereas if I go the other colour, I'll have to get another screen. But this is pretty much there now. Got to tidy up the wiring. I have got to change. I was waiting for my jets to come through today, and the darn, I was going to swear then, the postage, Royal Mail, even though it was a guy that sent me the jets, really kindly put them, he paid 10 quid for next day delivery, and they haven't arrived next day. Bloody awful. But anyhows, they'll be here tomorrow. So yeah, I think that's everything. Need to go through it all, check all my bolts are all done up, but ready to roll.